What's up, guys? It's Hookah Sniper from hookahpro.com, your ultimate source for everything hookah. And right now, I'm going to address a few issues everybody's having. A few questions that have been asked by a few different people on how to smoke Dokha. Um, and I'll go into a little bit of what Dokha actually is and what a Medwakh is, and the technique I use to smoke it. All right, so Dokha is a blend of Iranian tobaccos, um, grown in the desert, obviously. Um, there's three different levels of hotness or harshness to them. You have a cold, a warm, and a hot. A cold docha would be given more water while it's growing, therefore making it, a fuller plant and less harsh. While the opposite is for a hot, it would be given just enough water to survive and grow, making it, a much drier leaf, making it a harsher smoke. And a warm is somewhere between those two. Now, just as a comparison, so these are a couple different Medwakhs. This is a Debor. It's smaller in the middle, skinnier. A Debor or a Wasp, whatever you want to call it. This is, a traditional pipe. It's got the spirals on there for decoration. This is just a normal biopipe filter. As you can see, though, this bowl is a lot deeper. It's almost, a finger deep, whereas the one I showed you previously is only about half a finger deep. Right? So, the pipe or the Medwakh I smoke out of is also a Debor, but is a lot skinnier than the previous one I showed you. Um, Also, this is a Denny tip filter. Instead of being a true filter with, a cotton filter, whatever it is, this is actually just in here are some capsulated silica gel balls or whatever you want to call them or whatever. Um, this isn't as much of a filter as it is a quote blocker to stop the tobacco that is pulled down the pipe from entering your mouth and your throat. So with a filter like this, you're going to get a better flavor, but the smoke will also be more harsh, and not just harsh level, but also a little warmer than if you were to smoke with a biopipe or a turbo filter. This bowl is about three quarters of my finger deep, so right in between those two bowls I just showed you. Now, there's tons of ways to pack a Medwakh bowl. This is a small aluminum bottle that Bosm sent me out with an order that I placed sometime before Christmas. And what I have in it right now is a Majun Wasat. This is what it looks like. This is an extra large bottle. Um, I prefer to pack my bowls out of this, whereas my wife has a medium bottle this size that we refill as well, that she prefers to pack hers out of. It's all personal preference. I'm going to show you how I pack mine, though. Load it, whatever. Unscrew it. I take my finger on the end of the pipe, the beak. I'm just going to wrap my knuckle around the bowl like that. Now, with my Shanta, which technically this is a Shanta, just even though it's not attached to the end of the Medwakh. Now I'm going to place, try and get a good angle here. Anyway, so I place the opening of the bottle on the bowl, and I just rotate it towards myself. Right? So, I can't really see what I'm doing here. Hang on. Okay, that's good. So you'll actually end up getting... there we go. You can kind of see that. You can see where it's on my knuckle there, too. So once you get there, I just roll it back And there, as you see, your bowl is pretty much packed. Now it is a little overpacked, but I like a little tighter. It causes the draw to be a little more tight, which I like when I'm smoking with the Denny tip. I'm gonna readjust the camera here in a minute. No, I wasn't flipping you off. I'm holding the bottle here, so I'm rubbing my eye. Anyway, so I'm gonna take the after I put the lid back on, take the top of the bottle and just kind of tamp down the tobacco with a Dokha. Alright, so your bowl ends up looking like this. Right? Now, the way I smoke is I don't straight inhale it into my lungs like I do hookah. I'm gonna I'm gonna take a hit into my mouth like you would off a cigarette or a fine cigar, or like you're sucking on a straw. And once you've pulled everything in your mouth you can, I take the lighter off the bowl, open my mouth slightly, and take a slight inhale. And I repeat. Some people take a double shot, and they'll do that twice, pull the pipe away, hold, and exhale. And then they'll kill the bowl, in 2 or 3 more hits. I myself do not like doing that, because once you take a couple hits, only half the bowl's burnt. And when you pull the pipe away, you're going to let the burnt layer cool. So once you go to smoke the rest of it, you're relighting that ashed layer already, or the ashed half of the bowl. So not only are you going to get, if you're smoking with a lighter, the slight butane taste, but you're also going to get that ashy, pre-burnt tobacco taste, and I don't like that. As far as butane taste goes, after you smoke a couple bowls of Dokha with a lighter, you don't really notice the butane taste anymore. Unless you're like me and you go back and forth between lighters and matches. Personally, I don't use matches too much because they're a pain in the ass to smoke with. Just because once you strike a match and it starts burning down the match, you kind of got to rotate the Medwakh and the match. That way the flame stays near the top of the match. So, god damn it. Cassie, quit snoring. Lay back down. Quit snoring. Alright, anyway, so I'm going to smoke this bowl. Show you how I smoke it. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see, how I use my jaw and everything when I do this. And then I'll address a couple more issues here in a second. So, this is how I smoke a bowl. Exhale completely. Don't blow your lighter out. Alright, so I've addressed this issue, or this question, in a couple other videos about why you breathe like that, or like this, after you smoke a bowl of Dokha. And it's because oh, shit. Sorry, light the bug in my eyes. Anyway, sorry. So, you breathe like that because The Dokha just takes up all of the surface area in your lungs, and you're not getting any oxygen. So after you exhale, you're going to hyperventilate a little bit. Let me get a drink here. Also, a trick I've learned is that you can actually dial in the buzz with how long you hold in that last hit. So if you take 4 hits, kill the bull, and let it out immediately, you're still going to get a buzz, but it's not going to last as long and it's not going to be as intense. But if you take them same 4 hits, kill the bull, and then exhale, it gives the smoke and the nicotine more time to actually enter your bloodstream through your lungs, causing the buzz to be more intense and last a little bit longer. A lot of the times in my reviews, or if I'm on Tiny Chat or whatever, and I'm talking, or in the middle of a review, I won't hold it in as long. But as you just saw there, I held it in a little bit longer than I normally do in my videos to get a better buzz, a bigger buzz, a more intense, longer lasting buzz. Another question to address is, what is the buzz like? The buzz is an extreme nicotine rush is all it is. Got a question the other day from Leonard Dunch on Hookah Pro, and asking if there's a, quote, come down off of it, like a 5-10 minute buzz, and then you slowly decrease or whatever. I don't know. Maybe for people with a lower nicotine tolerance. For me, that buzz is already gone, completely worn away. But for the 30 seconds or whatever that it was there, that I was breathing hard, that I couldn't see too straight, and the light started bugging my eyes, it was just a real surreal feeling. You can feel your heartbeat, you can feel it in your ears, in your eyes. An extreme head rush is all it is. Some people's feet and fingers tingle a little bit. Some people's face tingle. Certain blends do that to me. But I'm getting a little lengthy with this video, so if you have any more questions about Dokha or Medwakh, ask me or head over to medwakh.com. That is medwakh.com, and ask Bosm. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to let you know and talk to you about Dokha. So and until next time, this has been Hookah Sniper from hookahpro.com, and wishing y'all to smoke happy. Peace. Happy smoking.